This is a new song.
They are so crazy. Maybe
So crazy, yes, it's compact disco. Kevin at wiwibloggs.com. I am here with, in fact, I'm the fourth member of Compact Disco.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Guys.
Can you play bass guitar?
I'll learn.
Yeah.
I'll learn.
That's the only.
Okay, you're in.
I need those royalties. I really do, guys. It's so good to see you. I noticed that Attila is not here.
Yeah.
Is he on holiday?
Yeah. Nah. After Eurovision, we split up because other reasons. When we don't want to talk about this.
No, creative differences.
That sounds very high.
Yeah. And BS, but you know.
Fantastic. So, working as a trio, does that feel better for you?
We started like that, so it's not a new thing for us. So
Okay.
So out of 8 years, we really were a quartet for only 2. So
And actually, when we was 4 at the studio, we work as 3. So the music production and the songwriting always was these 3 people.
Speaking of working on new stuff, The Storm, your last album, was a departure, a sound departure from your previous album. Was that a conscious decision to do that?
yeah, definitely, because we wanted to this broaden our horizons, but really just to try a little bit of more rock and acoustic sound to mix it with our previously developed sound. But
Actually, Sound of Our Hearts was a track what makes us to move a bit in a different direction, because that track, while we enter on the Eurovision, it was also different from the other previous two albums what we did. So when we did that track and we have that success, we just try ourselves to make a bit to go on a different direction. I love that album, but I don't know. I think our fans are looking for. Yeah.
no, you're not right. We had a big hit from that album. We Will Not Go Down. It was a big hit in Hungary, but
that was the least typical song of that album, because it was the most
Okay.
electronic song.
Yes.
we went to more artists like. But I think it's a very good album, and I like it very much. I hope that audience is going to like it for 10 years or 20 years.
Yeah, maybe later they will understand what we want to do on that album. Maybe.
Maybe you're so ahead of your time.
Yes.
For 20 years. Yeah, I hope so that we are going to live that. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm excited to hear some of your new material that you're working with. Because I know with Compact Disco...
We were talking about that. It's in Hungarian and not in English. It's other thing, but I think it's also... We have the sound of Compact Disco, but it's a little bit different that you were hearing before.
I'm so excited. We were at dinner with Compact Disco yesterday, and we got to chat and talk about lots of things, including Lottie, who's actually competing in Adal, producing for other acts as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, last year I had one guy singing a track, and I was involved to produce the track, and we go to the final, and we didn't make it, but it was big fun, and I think I'm gonna try it again and again, because it will be a good thing to travel again to Eurovision, but not standing on the stage, just like working in the background.
What do you say about that? Because you're always in front of the stage.
I agree with Beggy. I think it's very good to work in background. We were at the Eurovision, once. We were talking about that also yesterday. That if when you're on the stage on Eurovision, that is, and you have to stop it. So.
Not like San Marino.
She's my friend!
Okay, we also like
It's not about that. It's not about that. It's not about that nobody has
We
to
like
stand on the
her
stage.
a lot, but no, it's
But for us, I think it was enough on the stage. But we love the Eurovision, and we love
the whole production and everything.
The whole production about it, but for once it was okay for us, I think.
What were your thoughts on Freddie's Pioneer this year? What did you think of it?
I think it's Freddie is a very good performer. He has when we are talking about
He's
the
so
voices,
critical.
I'm
He's
so
so
critical.
critical.
I'm so critical about voices.
I
I
never
think
ever
that Freddie
heard
has.
he said someone is singing good. Like nice to you.
No, but I'm telling that I think the voice of Freddie is very good. It's unusual or something like this. The song was like I don't know, like okay, but not so strong. But the voice of Freddie, I think, is very good.
I love.
What do you think about this?
I love the song. I love the song, and I think I love the song, and I think he need more. I mean, he's so new to this, to standing on a stage and performing for a big crowd like this. So if he entered the Eurovision like 3 years later with the same song, maybe he would reach a better position. But the main thing is he reached the final, so we are happy about
Yeah,
that.
he qualified. Gabor,
Yeah.
do you think your favorites from Adal often end up representing your country?
Not really. No, because well, it's quite strange because there's a big unknown factor. You know, the audience, the televote, and I really never pick not even in DAL, but in Eurovision. I always like those who didn't get so far. because,
Like, which one did you like this year? I'm curious.
Not this year, but last year I really liked the Icelandic guys. I can't say their name, but
Icelandic guys last year.
yeah, they had this very colorful suits, and it was.
Oh, that wasn't last year. That was like, no.
It was like
That-
10
that
years
was like-
ago.
that was Paula Punk. That was like
Yeah.
2014.
Oh my God! It was 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago.
Well, I'm old, and the years just go by.
But what I do hope you remember is your new sound. So let's talk a bit more about your new project and what the fans are to expect from your new work.
Well, we really reached back to our beginnings, which was exploring these 80s synth pop and Italo disco sound and mixing it with current pop trends or something. And we're trying to do something similar again. So there are a lot of synth sounds familiar from the 80s and the early 90s as well. And it's gonna be in Hungarian. Because our
Why is it in Hungarian? Why don't you reach out for an international?
Yeah, I mean, we just recognize that we can reach bigger crowd in Hungary if we sing Hungarian. They understand it. Like I always said, if you are a Hungarian but speak English and you hear a track with an English lyrics, you understand it with your mind. But if you hear the lyrics Hungarian with the Hungarian language, you understand it with your heart, and it's a big difference. So that's why. When 1.5 years ago we released our first Hungarian track, we just see the big difference. We see the crowd, how loves the crowd. So now we are more concentrating on the Hungarian market and the Hungarian fans. But who knows? It depends on Gabor. It depends on Gabor because he's writing the English lyrics. So
Eurovision is all about building bridges, joining us, coming together. You're closing borders. Hey, Shaba.
no, Hungary is closing borders.
Have you finalized the track listing, Shaba?
Sorry.
Have you finalized the track listing for the new album?
No, not yet. But I think what you were talking about, that we are just writing now songs only Hungarian. I think maybe it's going to turn around because Gabor is always writing very good lyrics for the songs what we made. So I think maybe I'm going to do it like we are going to have a Hungarian lyric and an English lyric.
version, yeah.
Yeah. So
but not in the same song. We don't like that.
No.
No, I think it's the worst thing that you have in the same
Yeah.
song. Like, okay,
Because
this,
you actually close out both audiences because one understands one part and the other half. So yeah, we don't like that.
Do you know what the next single is going to be yet?
I mean, I know the track. I know what we're gonna release soon, in about 2-3 weeks. But
What's the title?
that's what I want to tell you. It doesn't have the lyrics yet, and doesn't have the title. We have only the music, and we know what's gonna Chaba sing. So we got the top lead on it, but we didn't have the lyrics yet.
It's basically a song except for the words. So it has.
so it's a song with na na na. With na na na. So we don't have the lyrics, but
You can show how it is.
okay, I can show you a little bit of that. What is going to sound like? Da da na 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 na. Stop.
The good news is I'm ordering 100 copies of that track. Put it on express order, and you should be ordering it too. I'm with Compact Disco. These guys are great. I love them, and so should you. Eurovision News with Attitude. Stay tuned. Bye.